To be completely honest, I just wanted to go live before work just because I don't know. I feel like there hasn't really been much NFL news. So kind of just wanted to go live, see if you guys wanted to ask some questions so I can answer them. I know we are in the NFL off season now as well, so obviously you guys can ask me really anything about the NFL off season. Um, I should be able to answer it. Let me put a poll up already. Uh, just gotta remember. Um, thoughts on this NFL season? Great season or meh? What the Sam Hill? Yeah, there we go. All right, your thoughts on the on this NFL season, and you guys can answer that one yourselves. But we are just gonna wait for people to get in here. I am also gonna just turn my car on real quick just so I can keep my phone a little cool because I know it can sometimes overheat. Let me also turn the music off if you guys hear that. Yeah, I don't want you guys hearing those songs that could be copyrighted here. But yeah, we're just gonna wait until people come in, see what people really have to say. Um, we do have this up here for you guys to like pick or whatever. So if you guys want to do that, then you can. This is also kind of just a surprise live stream because I really didn't tell anyone I was going to be doing this. So it might take a little bit for people to start getting in here. Oh, look at that. Got a few people in here. How's it going, everyone that just joined? You can vote on what you thought of this NFL season. If you thought it was great, if you thought it was meh, or if you thought, what the Sam hell was that? You guys can pick that up there. So, if you guys just want to do that, you can. But, like I said before, too, you guys can, ask me really anything about the NFL off season during the season doesn't really matter. I'll try to answer it as best as possible. Hey, we finally got a vote on the thoughts of the NFL season, and it was what the Sam hell was that? Kind of thought that it would be like that. Oh, now it's at 3 votes, and they're all for what the Sam hell was that? That's actually kind of funny. I'll keep that up for most of this live stream. Also, hopefully during work, I can try to get myself a coffee or something. Kind of want myself a drink. But anyway, if anyone's just joining, you guys can vote on your thoughts on this NFL season. Also, if you just want to ask me any questions about this NFL season, uh, for the off season or just during the season, you guys can. Um, Also, if you hear anything in the background for like noise, it's just my AC going, just because my phone was a little hot, so I'm just cooling it down with that real quick. So we got 7 votes now. Cool. What does everybody go? What? The the left guard needs to go work at Amazon like he said he will at like he will happen if you give us sacks like he was. I mean, he did technically say that he was playing with a torn there was something torn in his leg or something, and obviously he said that was no excuse for how he was playing, but I know that he did mention that he did have a lingering injury going for him. So yeah, and also too, I've been seeing people say that the NFL should investigate the Patriots for um how they really did things with their injury report for like the last week or two. So, I don't know. Yeah, he has a lower leg injury, which is understandable, but man, I feel like the whole line wasn't doing too well. Yeah, that is true. The whole line was just absolute shit. I did mention it a whole bunch during my live stream for the game. Um how I was just like, "Oh, this line is not doing too well right now." But like I said too during the stream, there was really there was really no playoff experience with this team. And the Seahawks, obviously, they were the better team in the Super Bowl. That's just obvious there. I can't really take anything away from that. And we really just weren't ready for it. We really just weren't ready for it. But I definitely hope that we can work on the offensive line during this off season, because I want the Patriots to get back to the playoffs. Not too sure if they'll make it back to the Super Bowl, but if they can at least make it back to the playoff, I'd be happy. So, I mean, even though we did lose the Super Bowl, I will consider this season a absolute success. So, yeah, that's really what I'm just going off of. I really did wish I had a coffee, but I'm gonna have to wait until later. But for anyone that is just joining, you guys can vote right up here for your thoughts on this NFL season. If you guys thought it was a great season, a mess season, or a what the Sam hell was that type of season. So if you want to, you can. It's just right up there. But also if you want to ask me anything, then you guys can. But it does look like what the Sam Hell is still in the lead with 57% compared to Meh at 43. Great season is at 0 still, which is actually pretty funny. Also, you guys can actually donate to the channel. I do have a link in the description that you guys can click on, and you guys don't really have to send me anything, but like I said, it's in the description if you guys want to send uh anything just to help the channel grow. Um, I would gladly appreciate it. But probably just gonna wait, see what we get for any more questions. I haven't really seen a question pop yet, but I feel like we'll get one soon. But in the meantime, if you guys want to vote on what your thoughts on this NFL season was, you guys can. It's just right here. Ugh. I also wish I packed a bowl so I could smoke it because I wish I didn't have to sit here and wait to go into work without really anything to smoke on. But I'm just gonna muscle through it. I will also be doing a video. I think it's gonna be next week. Where I react to my predictions for the whole entire NFL season. So that's gonna be a pretty fun video. And also, it's probably gonna be like the first video that a lot of my new subscribers will see me do on my computer. Obviously, it's not gonna look too good because the computer's camera is not as good as the camera on here. But it should still work at least for that video. I mean, I'm literally just gonna be like a small little square up in like the corner while I'm just watching the video or whatever. But I feel like there's gonna be things in there that I definitely regret saying. But you guys will definitely see that next week or this upcoming week, whatever the fuck it is at this point. I don't even know. I'm so damn tired. But we're just waiting to go into work. I will say the Seahawks the Seahawks parade. I don't know why I just said Seahawks Patriots. The Seahawks parade that seemed actually pretty fun. Um, I know I know that Sam I think it was Sam Darnold and another guy was seen at Disney World as well. So it looks like the guys from the Seahawks are having a pretty fun time right now. And I know when the Patriots came back, Mike Vrabel was actually consoling fans, and there was a lot of fans that were saying that we should be consoling him, not uh, him consoling us. But I mean, he's just doing the thing that that I feel like coaches should do. Just be like, hey, we tried, but we'll try harder. What's up from Yonkers, New York? Hey, how's it going? I was actually just talking about the Patriots, how when they came back from the Super Bowl, everyone was when all the fans were at, I think it was Gillette or at the airport. Vrabel consoled all of them, was like saying, "Hey, we'll be back next year and everything." And there, I saw people on Twitter or X, whatever you really want to call it. They were saying that he shouldn't be consoling us, but we should be consoling him. And I'm just like, I mean that, I mean he's doing what a coach should do. He he consoled his guys when when they lost the Super Bowl. He was still in the tunnel doing his thing, and then when they came back, he was pretty much telling all the fans, "Hey, we're gonna be back there at some point. Don't worry about it. This season was great for us anyway. Just just keep looking forward." Is pretty much what he said, and I really don't see anything wrong with it. But it just seems like people are like, he shouldn't be consoling us, but we should be consoling him. That's whatever. What's your thoughts on everyone grilling Josh McDaniels? to be com- uh, to be completely honest, I will say myself, I haven't seen really much about like Josh McDaniels, but I will say this myself, just as a Patriots fan, that that o- that offensive line, there was a lot there was a lot of younger guys on there, and I think two of the guys that were playing were rookies. A, you can say that they just had a very very horrible game, but also at the same time, it's a younger team um than what like Josh McDaniels has really had before, that I really feel like. I think the I think the youngest team other than what he had was when he was here with Mac Jones when they got to the playoffs there. Um but I do feel like it's a little bit I feel like it's a little unwarranted that Josh McDaniels is being slandered over one pretty bad game, but that's whatever. I mean, coaches are going to get slandered for really anything nowadays. Uh Also, good afternoon to the guy that said good afternoon, everyone. I did see your message, but I was talking about the Josh McDaniels thing. But yeah, my thoughts on Josh McDaniels being grilled is that it's kind of unwarranted, because this team is still pretty damn young. I mean, we weren't supposed to go to the Super Bowl anyway. Hell, a lot of people didn't even think we were gonna make the playoffs. So I don't think Josh McDaniels deserves to get grilled over really anything for this. I know they did have a bad game. They had really a bad playoff run, technically, because obviously all the fumbles, all the turnovers, all that. But like still, it's a second year quarterback. it's his first time in the playoffs. He's only gonna really get better. It's just that they really need to work on the offensive line. They need to keep Drake May protected. And also, I kind of feel like the running game kind of just went downhill during the season too. They um they were running it pretty damn well, and then all of a sudden it kind of just fell off a cliff. But I kind of feel like they need to get the offensive line built up, try to help the run game. Uh, Also to help Drake May not get sacked so many goddamn times. And then also kind of hope we can try to get a wide receiver one and maybe a wide receiver two as well. I know I've been hearing a lot of rumors circulating recently that Stephon Diggs might be released because of his contract and everything. Um, I know, I know for 1 year it was pretty much all guaranteed, and then the other 2 years it was pretty much team's decision. So we could possibly see Stephon Diggs gone from the Patriots. I know he does want to stay here, but I do feel like he might be gone. I think he frees up like something around like $20 million in cap space or something like that. So I would really expect to see him gone most likely. It's just is I just feel like he'll be gone. We I feel like they will need that money to get someone that will definitely help us. But let me see these comments right here. I agree coaches get grilled for the littlest things now. Today's NFL and media is just soft in my opinion. Yeah, that is true. Y'all ain't top 10 next year. Well, I mean, everyone's already saying that, but ah, uh, literally I have our bottom already for next season at a 10-7 record. As a Chargers fan, I feel like the Giants are going to come up clutch next year. All right, so I will say this about the Giants. They have been actually hiring a lot of really, really good coaches in the last few days, few weeks, all that. I do actually think that they will make the playoffs next year. Well, this next season, I should say. And also, I do hope the Chargers are back in the playoffs next season. Um, that's not me just saying that to say it. I actually do really hope that they do make it back there. I kind of feel like the Chargers definitely got screwed. The Chargers definitely got screwed over losing Joe Alt and that other offensive lineman like super it was pretty damn early into the season too if I remember correctly. So that kind of just ruined it for you guys. And and also too there was like that thing with shit. Who was the running back that friggin' blew himself up with the fireworks last year? Wasn't that wasn't that Najee Harris that did that? he was out for a good while too because of that. I do remember that. I do remember that. I just don't remember exactly what player it was. I think it was Najee Harris, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember he was out for a good little bit because of that. Then he came back. Then he got, I think, hurt again. So that didn't help at all. And then, yeah, then the playoffs happened, and obviously, Chargers played my favorite team, the Patriots, and uh, I will honestly say this: I felt bad for you guys during that playoff game. That I was like, I did not really want to see the Chargers go out with only 3 points. I wanted to see like an actual like a big fight, like something that was gonna be like maybe I don't know 38-31 or 34-31, something like that. But I just feel like injuries and everything just really fucked the season for you guys, and it definitely showed in the playoffs. And obviously, a lot of things happened during the playoffs with CJ Stroud practically becoming Sam Darnold, seeing ghosts, and throwing 4 interceptions in 1 quarter. And then the Bo Nix injury that happened the week before the AFC Championship game. That was just horrible. I never wanted to see that one happen. And then obviously we had to go through that and then playing the Super Bowl where we absolutely just got manhandled, and I honestly just accept it at this point. I honestly am just not even mad at that. The Chiefs are enemy number one for my Bills. Hey, Dante, I'll say this: even though I am a Patriots fan and your Bills are supposed to be like my number one enemy, you guys aren't. I consider the Chiefs number one. No offense, the Patriots are a good organization, but they suck. There's no way they should have been in the Super Bowl. They were left alone by the refs. I mean, technically they were just letting those teams play because obviously there has been a lot of calls during Super Bowls that are really fucked up. So I think they were really just letting them play, and obviously you could tell on a lot of plays that they were just letting them play and they weren't going to really call anything. So, I mean, that's really what people wanted, was for these two teams to play football, not to friggin' get penalized every friggin' 2-3 seconds for shit. I don't even think we saw our first penalty until like the third quarter. I think that's what it is. Hey, how's it going, Raph? I'm doing fine. I thought I saw another message somewhere. Seriously, this year sucked. The Chiefs and Ravens, some of the best team in football. Their games were so fucked by the refs. Two horrible teams in the Super Bowl. What do you mean two horrible teams? Friggin' Guy really just said the Seattle Seahawks were a horrible team in the Super Bowl. No, they have a really good friggin' offense. I mean, no, a really good defense. That showed. The Patriots, they have a very, very good defense as well. That showed for quite a while, and then obviously Drake May had his turnovers. But I mean that game was practically just gonna be field goals until that happened. I can't stay by May the Force be with you. Oh, that's all right. You have a good rest of your day, man. And may the Force be with you as well. I still think it's funny that for for at least like Super Bowl weekend, Massachusetts uh had signs up that said like may you get your booty home to watch the Super Bowl safely or something like that. There was a lot of different ones, but my favorite one was the one I actually made a video about. But I know my work, they had so I saw a video in Washington, and it was the Patriots balloons all over the place in stores and stuff, and people are going like, "Oh, what the hell is this? Why are the Patriots in our store?" Well, that was the same thing here in Massachusetts. We had Seattle Seahawks in our stores, and we were like, "What the hell is Seattle doing in our stores?" But that's whatever. Oh, we got 15 votes now for the thoughts on this NFL season. Season and meh is tied at 27%, and what the Sam hell was that is still in the lead with 47%. So that's pretty decent. That is pretty decent. Also, it does look like my work is gonna be pretty damn dead today, so you guys might see a couple videos while I'm working if there's any news that comes out during that time. I don't think there will be, but you never know. There's days where there's literally no news at all, and then there's days where there's like 30 different things of news that comes out in like a span of an hour. So you never really know what's going to happen until it happens. I do know I have another drink in here, but I don't want to drink this because I'm trying to keep that for work. I wish I had. I don't know. I might go and get a coffee in a little bit, like probably before I go into work or something. I don't know. Well, I'm on break as well. I work at a data center. We literally only work like 4 hours out of the 9 hour shift. Oh wow. Yeah, for me, I'm literally just waiting to go into work. It's currently about to be 1:30 here, and I go in at 2. So I got a little bit longer until I'm in, I guess. Just want to see real quick. Huh. thought I had something in my center console for smoking some ganj, but nope, nope, not there. Yeah, it's a boring job, but it pays well. Not complaining at all. Yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. You if it's a good paying job, you don't really complain about it. For me, I like my job. I I do I do seafood at a grocery store, and honestly, I'm just a big seafood type guy. I like salmon. I like having clam chowder, New England style. Um, haddock, cod. I've had swordfish. Um, trying to think. Did I have anything else? I don't think I've had anything else. Oh no, pollock, because that's in the fish fillet at McDonald's. So yeah, I'm a pretty decent fish guy. To be completely honest, now since I said that, now I kind of want to have some clam chowder. But if you guys are just joining, you guys can vote right up here for your thoughts on this NFL season. Um, right now, great season and meh is tied at 27%, while what the Sam hell was that is at 47. So if you guys want to vote on that, you guys can. And if you want to ask any questions, you guys can. You guys fry the fish at your store? No, we don't fry our fish. I think the only thing that we do cook are the lobsters. And it's like a 50-50 chance usually on if people want their lobsters cooked or not. By the way, big lobster guy right here. I am a big fan of lobster. It's just super expensive. I think like right now here in Massachusetts, at at least in my store, for lobsters, it's either between 17.99 and 19.99 a pound. Uh, on which one you want to get. So I will not be getting lobster anytime soon. Probably gonna have to go to Cape Cod and grab that uh lobster roll for $25 deal again that they only do on Wednesdays. That that's probably the only way you're gonna see me eat lobster nowadays is if I'm going to Cape Cod to get myself a friggin' lobster roll for $25 from one specific place. And also friggin' the stuff to make lobster rolls, just like the lobster salad, I think is what it's called. That shit's way too expensive, dude. It's like $64 a pound. Fuck that, dude. I am not paying $64 a pound for something that I could make for probably $20. Like I'm not doing that. And by the way, sorry if I sorry about my little tangent on lobster prices, but I do work fish in a store, so that's why I'm going off on that right now. What part of Mass are you from, brother? I have a family in Springfield. Ah, I am from more of like the north. I'm from the North Shore area, so I'm maybe I would say maybe 20 miles away from uh no, not 20 miles. I'm like 15 miles away from Boston, and then I moved to the South Shore, which was pretty much around the same. It was the same distance from like my old home to Boston, and then where I was living in the South Shore of the Boston, it was literally around the same time. And then now I'm back in the North Shore, so I'm pretty much like right around the Boston area right now. Pretty much always been around the Boston area. I've only gone to Springfield slash Holyoke, which is right next to Springfield. I think about like 3 or 4 times, and 3 of those times were uh, getting my girlfriend's brother from his dad, and then one was when I went to Six Flags there when I was like 6 years old. I will tell you though, that ride sucks. Going from one side of Massachusetts to the other side of Massachusetts, that kind of sucks. But I will say that is pretty cool that you do have family members in Massachusetts. That is pretty good. And I am gonna have to unfortunately leave uh just because I am gonna have to go into work soon. But I do want to thank everyone for being here today. Uh there's probably gonna be videos out later today if there is any news. I will also have a new attempting to get Green Bay Packers thing out today as well. That'll mostly that'll most likely be tonight. But I hope you guys enjoy it when you guys see it. But anyway, I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment, do really whatever you want to do. You can also donate to the channel in the description. So if you guys want to do that, you guys can, and that would definitely help make the channel grow. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. See you around. What was that?